It's the day after the weekend, Monday. I'm happy to be alive. We're gonna take a little walk around Bernie's car and check it out. She looks really nice. We've got a nice flat paint job on it. It's smooth, it's shiny. And if I told you there was no dirt, that would be a lie. But the paint job on this car I think it's a beautiful paint job, to be honest with you. The spats fit really nice. None of the body work can be seen. I'm very happy with it. I like the color. The color is very nice. I think that it says a lot about the car. The car speaks for itself. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. We have got no runs in it. It's got no texture to it. It's flat, it's smooth, it's gray. It is actually the color that I wanted. I guess it's the color I wanted, and I think it's very nice. What we have to do today is now we're going to unmask the car, and we're going to get Jolene to unmask it, and I'll tell you the reason why. Because Jolene is the one who taped it up. She can be the one who unmasks the car, because that way there she will learn every time that she pulls off something or sees something or whatever. She will learn exactly what should have been done and what should have not been done to do a real good job of masking a car. Let's face it, not all cars get torn apart and then painted. Some cars are like this. We've taped it off and painted it. I think we did a great job, actually, for what we're doing. Yeah. So I just want to take another walk around the car. It's our first time seeing it this morning. I don't see any real boo-boos, to be honest with you. The spats look awesome on it. Spats look awesome. Yeah, I think that we did a good job, a great job, actually. Now we all have to do is tear the paper off it and all that sort of stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Jolene to tear off the paper, and I'll take the camera. I will talk and carry on from there. And just a second here. As we go here, as we go around the car again, we've got a lot to do. As we tear this paper all off, we gotta push the 40 out. We gotta open the doors, push the 40 out doors. I've got to move that engine. I've got to move the other engine. We've got to clean up in here, and we've got to get this car out so I can paint the hood. And we will do the exact same process on the hood. We will tape off the stainless. We'll make sure it's all sanded. I will base it black, and then I will spray it 3 coats of gray. I sprayed that 3 times, and I'm going to spray that 3 times. And I want to give the guy credit for who said he didn't check the paint. And you're right, I did not. Good eye. And that right there could have cost me that paint job. And that's the honest to God truth. That could have cost me that paint job. I did not check it with a stick, and that's a good eye. I want to give you hats off that this morning. Good job. If you know what I'm saying, because you caught something that could have happened, and that's true. I want to thank John Lombard for this. He's got all kinds of stripping wheels in there and sandpaper, and he even got me a couple good CDs too. Elvis Presley, he's the king, man. These things here, right here, I really enjoyed those because I generally just take off really quick sometimes. You need another hand. Those are good for another hand. They'll hold something for you. I really like that. Thank you very much, John. I got these from Greg. He sent these Pepsi cans. These are cool. These are cool. Have not seen. I really like, and I will put them in our little collection, maybe on the pop cooler or something like that. We have another pop cooler at our little cottage that we have, and that's where we put our collectibles. Thank you very much, Greg. And I also want to thank Lloyd. Lloyd has taken his time and told me how much he enjoys the videos. He's drawing me some pictures and stuff of things that he's thinking. You never know what's out there, what someone's thought is, or what you can take from it. And I was telling Jolene this morning, as I'm thinking about the giveaway car, like we're gonna do a giveaway car here. I'm thinking I really want to do something that will impress, that will make people want to come to the page. If I build something that somebody wants to have, or build something quite high, and if I can, which I know I can, it's just that I have to pick the right one. I want to thank you for all the comments and stuff. And you never know, if you keep commenting, you might win something. But yeah, there was a lot of comments in the last few videos, and you might as well keep them coming, and we might give out something because it helped us, and we would like to show a little appreciation back. So, as I say that, like, share, and comment please, and ring my bell. And I guess ring my bell means subscribe maybe, or something, or maybe your bell will get rung when it comes time for us to air this. And for people that do not watch the YouTube and just watch the Facebook, the YouTube, you can watch it all. And if you watch it when you ring the bell, you can watch it with no commercials. And you can also subscribe. You might even not like, you just want to watch. And it would be, you know, you don't have to say anything, comment, or anything. But there's quite a crowd on there that, I don't know, if you feel like you'd like to, you know, interact with somebody, there are people there with belly buttons, right? Right now, I'm gonna probably take the camera from Jolene and I'm gonna get her to start peeling the paper away. So basically all we did to this car was a basic paint job. We fixed a few places, we louvered the hood, and we made the spats fit. Sanded it down, tried to fix a few little dents and chips. And we used the basics. We tried to cut we didn't try to do anything. We didn't not complicate it. How's that? We did not complicate it. We just fixed the spots, and that's it. I think there's a guy on the live chat that wants to fix his Prius or something like that. He's got a spot he wants to fix. This is my suggestion to you. Put some tape around where you want to fix, and don't go beyond that point. If you know what I'm trying to tell you. Put some tape around it. You know, if you got a spot that big, put some tape around it that big, and try to stay in that spot where you're fixing. When you're done fixing it, don't leave it gray or primer and pull the paper off. Paint it the same color as your car, and then take the paper off. Yeah, it's kind of a pet peeve when you prime something, then you take off and drive it. You might as well have a spray on there and spray it the same color as your car at the same time. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, if you had like a spot like this, you have a small spot, try to keep it contained. We tried to fix that hood, and we kept it contained right there. We didn't go crazy. On the back there, we kept it contained. We could have, you know, done a bunch of more stuff, but we did not complicate it, which this is the basic paint job for a vehicle. All right, Julie, I keep expressing that too many times. I'm going to give you the go-ahead. All right.
Where do you want me to start?
You start anywhere you please. Start with underneath the hood. Let's get the hood going off here. Jolene's gonna start with taking the paper off underneath the hood. And the reason being, I said it again and I'll say it one more time. The reason I want her to take it off is because she can learn what should have been done and what's good and what's not. And when you do something like that, you have to take credit, and you have to take credit and reflect on the situation, and then use it on the next one. Is what I'm saying. That's just like in life. When you go through something happens. You must stop and reflect on the situation. If you do not, you are fooling yourself. Yeah, you must stop and reflect. And that's the only way you would ever pick up on anything. And you have to be objective on your reflection. Was it me? Was it them? Was it the paper? Was it the tape? You have to reflect. We are a little different color, I see, on the edge, but that's underneath the hood, and we will not see unless the hood's up while he's driving. And then you probably would not see because, how you feel this morning, Jolene?
Nervous.
Nervous?
A little bit.
Like a grasshopper in a chicken house?
Yeah.
Good. Just shows you're human, right? Shows you're human. We can't see that you're nervous.
Oh, yeah.
And basically, we just don't want to get the paper down on the tape, on the paper on the paint yet. And the reason being is we don't want to do anything to the paint right yet. We want to what? we want to leave it as long as possible so it can cure. We used a clear coat hardener in the paint. The clear coat hardener, I'm hoping, just makes it a little bit harder, and if I'm thinking harder, I would think shinier. No, it's really good. And I talked to Bernie before I asked him about the paint. He said, do you mind taping up around the engine bay? And I said, Bernie, we're professionals here, buddy. We wouldn't paint your engine bay. But anyways, it looks good underneath the hood. You did a good job there, Jolene. So we're going on to the headlights. And this stuff right here, this is how you tell if a car's been painted. So if you go somewhere and you want to look at something, check around the rubbers on, windows, these lights, around the headlights. And if you see paint on the rubber, you know that this car has been painted. I mean, that's the basics of investigation on what you're looking at. That's the basics of it, If you want to know if something's been painted before, just go to your rubbers on the car and check that out. That looks really nice. This car is going to look gorgeous on tape. Usually when you untape a car, it's very naked and you're just looking at paint. This car has been taped up with everything still on it. So I'm hoping it's really going to pop, I think, when we get everything off. So today we still have to push the car to the bay. We still have to get the hood taped off and ready. That looks really nice around the headlight, Jolene. Good job. Good job. Around the headlight. I'm talking about the rubber, that is. That's what I'm talking about. Good job. So on this part here, if she tucks the paint or she has tucked the paint, it'll be hard to get it off. And she has not, by looks of things, because it's really coming off nice. So what I'm saying is that she's, covered what's exposed and just don't tuck. Try not to anyways. It makes things harder on you when it comes time to release it. And right now, she's not learning a damn thing other than she did a good job. Huh?
So far.
So far. That's all it is. You just learned that you've done a good job. So far. So far. So that's how it goes right now. We're just going to keep on peeling away. And every little piece that we take off will make this car look just that much nicer. The car has a dark, watch the headlight, just hold the headlight in as you pull the tape off. Just hold it still there. You get quite a bit of pulling power. This car has a burgundy interior, and that's going to look quite smashing with this car, I think. It's really going to look nice. Yeah. We just want to be careful as you pull the tape off, kind of secure everything as you pull it off, because we're not sure if all the screws are back in it or if something's loose or, that's what we don't know. But that's the name of the game. Down here a little bit. Get down, Chad, get down. Every little piece that we get off the car is going to look really nice. Bernie has what other kind of car does he have? The blue one.
XK120.
And he has an XK120. So I don't know if he would.
I think it is.
I don't know if he'd park this one beside that one or not, but I don't know. Might be close, eh?
Yeah, it's a nice car.
Yeah.
I think Jeff has the same one in red.
Yes, gorgeous.
Yeah.
Never knew that cars were like that here in Nova Scotia, but I do now. Met a lot of new friends. Fina, how you doing? How you doing, Fina? There's Fina. She knows when the old pants come on, we're going to work. She knows when that's happening. That looks nice. Do you want to peel the bumper off?
Yep.
She has to really take her time when you're peeling that stuff off, because let's face it, we took time to paint it. Let's take some time to rip the paper off and do a good job, if you know what I'm trying to tell you. Jolene, did you have breakfast yet?
Just coffee.
Just coffee?
Yeah.
So you know you're not going to get any until we get this car unmasked, do you? Huh? Oh, it's an incentive or not? Everything was left on this car. We did not take anything off. And that just made it better for us. I heard some people, I think there was something said on there about Mako. You know what? If I could do a car as fast as Mako, man, I'm telling you, I'm proud. You know, I mean, that's a big company, Mako. Thank you very much for the compliment. In my books, I mean, let's face it, you know, Mako has done a lot of jobs in their time, and I'm sure that if I become as good as Mako and do as well they have financially, I've done well for myself. Haven't I not? So I appreciate the comment. I took it as a compliment. How's that? And there was another, I think there was a comment about I cut corners. The only corner I cut was complicating it. That's the only corner I cut, was to complicate the situation. And I did not complicate the situation and done it like as if anybody could do it for little money and still get the job or performance that they desire. You know, let's face it, this car is going to look good smashing going down the road or at a car show. It's going to look beautiful. So it's just letting everybody know that you don't have to have the big dollar gear, paint, primer, anything, paint room, garage, nothing. You just have to have the will and the want and a little bit of education on what you can do and what you can't do, you know? And so for me, if I can help anybody in any way to help them get their car done for less money and for the most practical way to make it look nice, I'm game, man. I will show it all, to be honest. That's exactly what I'm doing here. We're showing all. I actually read something on the computer the other night. It was something about if you know something, why not tell the other person? I think it was Tim Daniels. It was something about someone growing corn, and he always won the corn contest. But he would tell his neighbor how he done it, and that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. I feel like it's my obligation to let people know, if they don't know, how to pull off a paint job without complicating it and making it not reachable. So I want to show the people of the world that it's reachable. Any goal no dream is too big, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Like, if you want to paint your car and make it look nice, and you feel like you know something's holding you back, I want to make that not true. And the only way I can do it is prove it. And that's the way I like to do it. So you can only believe half of what I say, you know, or nothing what I say, half of what I show you, and everything that I prove. So that's how I feel. Let's face it, a lot of people say stuff and you see stuff, but is it really true? Do they prove it? You know what I mean? And that's what we always say here at Hiltz Auto Co. The proof is in the pudding. And we have, as I've heard say, we have tasty pudding. Front end is looking awesome in that. Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Beautiful. You know what? I actually enjoy having everything on when you peel the tape off. I enjoy that.
Yeah.
Well, you know how much stress is involved in painting something and putting it together? That stress and time. It really is stress and time. But this car is looking beautiful. Down the sides, but I'm quite amazed, you know. We did not have to do any body work down the side of this car, except for like a few places, dents in a few places, but the body work on this car has been sanded down, and it's absolutely stunning down the sides, in my opinion. Looks fantastic. When the hood goes on, you will not know that what we've done. You will have no idea. No idea.
Quite happy.
And that's the name of the game. What's that, baby?
I said I'm quite happy with.
Now that's coming off.
Yeah.
There's a hard piece right there, people.
I didn't tuck it.
She didn't tuck it, muck it, or nothing. She absolutely did a fantastic job on that. Beautiful. No wonder we feel so good at nighttime. We tell each other we did a good job. And you know what? Why not? Why not? You know? Fantastic. I have to tell her she's done a fantastic job if she's done it. Let's get real. And telling someone they did good jobs for free it doesn't hurt a damn thing. And it also gives her a little respect for me. Mm-hmm. So it's a work in progress when you compliment somebody. If you have not done that today, make sure you compliment your wife or your son or your daughter, and then they'll feel good for a minute, and you can also feel the same way. I'm going to come to the other side and just look from the other side here a little bit. We've got that fender wore out on the camera. I'm going to come down. Jolie's done a really good job on the rubber on the side of that. I can't see any paint from here on the rubber, so she would fool me for a while until we got somewhere and I would find it, right? And that's what it takes if you want to know, you know, if it's been painted or not. Go down this side. Side really looks nice. There's the fender where it had the dent in the front. On the side of the car. There's a bunch of stuff out there I gotta clean up again. Wonderful. Beautiful. I gotta step back. All right, get that notch light. I gotta see that light off, man. We'll see the front end done. Beautiful. Oh, you got well, go ahead, you're doing fine. Fantastic. Tell you how much love you today yet?
I think so.
Look at that, boys. I'm up on you. Did you make me coffee in bed this morning?
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
Good job. I enjoyed it. I'll do it for her once in a while too. We share, you know, we share.
Whoever wakes up first.
I consider us equal. We're equals. All right, baby. Beautiful. Looks good. We got one more front end piece there to take off, and then we can show the front end of the car. I think the louvers in the hood are going to be quite. This car's going to be cool.
Yeah,
This car's going to be really cool. This is a car that I would take a picture of, put in my scrapbook, if you know what I'm trying to say. It's always good to take pictures of your accomplishments. Just a reminder. Fantastic job on the taping. I'm gonna get up close here. Fantastic job on the taping. I don't know how to take it in and out like Jolene does on the camera, but that's quite a job on the taping. That's a good job. Good job, sweetheart. Very good job.
thank you.
That's what we gotta have, right? Soon as the old tape hits on top of the metal where it should not be, there goes your paint job. If you know what I'm trying to say. That's what makes you feel bad in the end, like you've maybe done something wrong or whatever. But beautiful. There's the front end, people. I'll get back here and show you. Oh, she didn't get the top piece here yet. I must say, the Jaguar car has a very distinct front end, Very cute, I think. Going to the window?
Yeah.
And as you're gonna peel off the window, there is a stainless that has to go inside those windows. And I do not know, how it goes in, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. But that's gonna change the look of the front of the car too, to be honest with you, when the stainless goes around the rubber. I think it's a lock-in or something. Bernie said if I got the stainless put on it, that he would get me a turkey for Christmas. And then he said, bah, humbug. So there's no chrome around the window, stainless around the window yet. The stainless is in the car. I don't know if I'm gonna call somebody in and get them to do it, or get Bernie in contact with someone that can come do it. That's probably the thing I probably will do. The stainless down on the back of the quarter panel, we're gonna try to put that on before it leaves. I think that'll really, yeah, that'll finish the side of the car anyways. The car looks complete now, it's just, there's a couple more things that has to be done. How you feeling about your tape job, Jolene?
Good.
Good. So you consider yourself a badass?
Yep.
So can I call you Bad Jolene? No? No? How about sparkles?
Alright.
You're sparkling today.
Thanks, baby.
And you know why?
Why?
Because the tape job. Because the tape job, man. Yeah. I did not tape anything on this car. Jolene did all the tape work on this car. I'm happy about that. I don't like tape work. Be careful with that piece of stainless. I caught it on my sleeve the other day and it slid forward. So be careful with that. The glass really needs to be cleaned in the car, and that'll make a big difference again too. We know the stuff to use for that.
Windex.
You got that right, baby. Ooh, see, I told you.
Yes.
You gotta pull it back and then slide it back on. Okay, cool. Let's take this and this moves back and forth here a little bit. I just want to slide it back because the hood won't hit it. The hood goes right there. I know, don't touch it. Don't touch it. There's some stainless around the windows that'll make it look nice. And that's another place you would go look for paint on your rubbers. Is on your windows. That's where you would look, around your headlights, your rubbers, your chrome. Anywhere you can detect paint on, you know she's been taped up and painted. If you think Jolene has done a good job on this tape job, you can like, share, or comment if you like. You can ring the bell. You can compliment her and go from there. Don't compliment the wrong thing now. Jolene was quite a basketball star in her day. That's why she chucked the paper like that, because she used to be a basketball star. She played 7 years or 8 years of soccer. College soccer, that is, not school soccer, college soccer. So in other words, she paid for an education and took their sports.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah.
Majored in soccer, minored in business.
She's saying majoring in soccer didn't make sense.
Take a major and a minor.
But you are, what did you get in school? What are you? What's your?
A Bachelor of Commerce. With
She knows how to add money. I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for that. I'm not so good with money sometimes. I like to spend my money. Jolene is my partner, and I'm happy for that. And oops, I've done it again. And as you can see, the tape job as we're peeling it off, it would take this long to tape it off or longer. So this process that we're showing you is what, how long it would take to tape it off. Longer probably as we're peeling it off. So you can take that and put it into your understanding how long something takes, if you know what I'm trying to say. In your book of knowledge. I find that there's two ways of looking at everything. That's the right and the wrong way. And if you know both of them, how smart are you? I generally know both ways because of all the mistakes I've made. I try to keep them intact so I can fix it for next time. That's what I like to do with mistakes, is repair them. That's what I like to do. It's almost like the cars. I like to repair them. And the easiest way to do that is to simplify it and try to simplify it, make it as easy as possible. As soon as you start making it hard on yourself, sometimes the person wants to give up. How's that handle going? Should you have taped it any different, or
I wonder.
Did you wrap it around?
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking that maybe, if we just laid the tape on across this way, or sorry, I'll get this down here. One piece of tape on this way, one piece of tape underneath, and you could have peeled this off and peeled the bottom off. Where you've got it wrapped around, that's like doing an antenna and wrapping it around and around and around and around. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Wrap one piece up, wrap another piece up the other side, and push it together. So on the door handles, you'll just know not to wrap it around the handle as much as you can. But let's face it, you have to get it taped off, and you have to wrap it around where it goes to the door. So, I understand exactly where you're at. I feel for you, but I just can't reach you. See that nice look now? Let's take a look at the red interior. I know the window's dirty, but that burgundy interior with that gray, I think that is so rich. Rich. Bernie has saved this car. He has saved this car. He went and got this car and put a motor in it and changed the rear end in it. And God bless him. He did a good job. He even actually did the interior in this car. This interior in this car had a bench seat in it. He put buckets in it. The interior was a different color. He dyed it and put it in and made it fit. It has a different steering wheel on it, just like one Jolene has. But he did the interior on it, put the engine in it, changed the rear end in it. And now, in the next day or two, we're going to give it back to him. And it's going to be a good feeling to give it back to him. Wow, that looks nice. When you get to look inside of it, you got the burgundy with the gray, I think is very sharp. Nice work on the stainless around the tape job. You can see how nice. Good job. So open the door up. We can get that later, but the interior. Oh, you want to show the interior? So I'm gonna go behind you for a second. You see and that gray does not look bad on the inside of that, but the gray interior with the wood, with the gray right back there, looks nice, I think. Beautiful. We're back on this side. Going for another window. So far, so good, Jolene?
Yep. I'm happy.
Jolene took 8 years of college to become a body woman. Huh? She could have just come here and I'd have taught her for nothing. She picks up quick. She picks it up quick, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. If you do not pick it up quick, it's just a matter of keep going and think of your mistakes and keep going and going and going till you get it, Reflect, reflect, reflect. You have to reflect. If you don't, you're missing out on the lesson of life. Reflect. I've had a few things, or quite a few things. I reflect every day of situations on things that I want to learn something about. Why? That's that letter in the alphabet that can't be straightened. Just reflect. Baby, you're at I think 30 some minutes. You think you're good on tape? I'm going to put the hammer down on you? Remember the hammer you put? Yeah, we got so many minutes left. You think you get... I'm putting the hammer down on you. Nope, got stainless on the door handle here. Put the hammer down on her, boys. Put the hammer down on her. I'm just joking, sweetheart. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. What are you laughing for? Yeah, so we'll have to bring the hood in here. We'll get the car pushed out. We'll bring the hood in. Do the exact same process. Tape off the stainless. Jolene will do that. I will get the black base ready. I'll base it black so we do not have any detection of different colors underneath. And then I will paint it the gray, and we'll have to do 3 coats because that's what we have on the car itself. I always try to fool myself with 2 coats just because I don't know why. This urethane definitely needs 3 coats to really get the, you know, I guess the flatness or the thickness of paint that probably should be on it. But after 2 coats, it did look good, didn't it? Mm-hmm. But we put 3 on it. And that way there, just a little more protection. I just like to take away from any opportunities of screwing up. That's what I like to do. And the guy that caught me not trying the paint and see if it was stirred, congratulations.
Means he's watching and learning.
Yeah, it really does. It means that you're watching. And you can't ask no more than that. Whether I'm doing it right or wrong, you should be able to make up your mind. And if I prove it to you, I'm hoping that you're able to take it. If you're not able to take it, keep watching. I'll keep trying to prove it to you. Basically it, is it not? I try not to complicate much. Even when I try to talk the truth all the time. That way there, I do not complicate what I'm trying to get across or say, you know. Makes it simpler to communicate. Jolene's saying, oh man, not that again.
I knew these were gonna...
Doing a good job though. And I'm gonna take a look down at the door handles and I'll show you why. Good job, looks good around the stainless. Good job, taping it up, you know, huh? Be happy with that. When you start seeing the other gray and nothing covered, and you see the rubber showing, that looks good. Not much more you can say than that. What's that, sweetheart? Yeah, and then there's one little piece of chrome in between the 2 doors. Leave that door shut, please. That door's really close to that spat in the back, and that's the way it fits, and that's the way it is. But I don't want to be the one slamming it. How's that? And it's nothing with our doing. It's the way that it fit the car. It's the way it screws onto the car, and I can't do anything about that. Well, I could, but there's a difference in money. I can make a truck out of this car, as far as that goes. I'll make a truck out of this thing. I'll make a dump truck out of her, you know, if I had to. But awesome. Well, I'm going to take a step back and go to the front, and we'll swing this around so you can get sort of the full effect again. So we get the front ends unmasked. Looking really good. Run her down the side here. All the masking around the windows look good. The interior looks really nice with the gray. That looks really nice with the gray. Doing the best I can, boys. Doing the best I can. So, just trying to show you what's going on. Look at this bed. nursery fixture in the bath. And you must admit, if the door is able to have an 1/8 of an inch to not hit, we're allowed to have 3/8 of an inch not to hit. How you feeling about everything, Julie?
I feel good.
Doing good? Yeah? How's your belly? You hungry yet?
Yeah.
Getting there? You just got a little more unmasking to do, that's all. Good job. Looks good. The window rubber's not all the way out on the back window or the front window because that chrome is not in there. And that's something that Bernie was talking about. I'm gonna get down here. Get down, Chad. Get down here for a minute. Just sit here, relax. We'll see if she tears us.
I don't think I tucked it anywhere.
That's a girl, that a girl. Oh, bring it down to the spat. So all we did is move it out a little bit. And you know, there was many different ways you could have done that. You could have cut the whole lip off and made your own lip all the way around the whole thing. I just basically tried to do it the easiest way possible. And for me, it was to cut it and just add a little bit to it. I'll go back down there. Add a little bit to it. There's the spinning the wheel. Painted the spats on the car because that's where they're supposed to be, is on the car. If I start taking, ooh, that looks nice. A little bit of chrome going around there, looks good. Chrome around the back, wow. You know something? I just got this warm, fuzzy feeling, you know. This right here is a dream car. Just because it's not the dream that I had, but for Bernie to get it painted and get his louvers put in it and that sort of stuff, and to make it look like this after he saved it, that's what you call a dream car, because I'm sure that old Bernie has dreamt about this car many of times, what he wanted to do to it and how he was going to do it and all that sort of stuff. I'm really hoping that in the end, when he sees it with the louvers on it and the new paint, that he's over the moon and really believes it. You know what I'm saying? That's what you call a dream car. We're gonna try to film that, hopefully. Yeah. And see his response, because it's really, yeah. People must admit, those who fix cars have dreams. And we relate that way. If you do not know that, we all have dreams about cars that we want to fix or make or build or play with. And we have someone at the door. Jolie's going to check. We'll go see just because we're making film. Here we go. We have a delivery. Jolene's going to sign for it. And that's what's happening right at the present moment. A lot of people have been talking about the Bugatti, have they not?
Yeah.
I think we should do that for... I think we should do that. We should do that one day a week thing for sure, just to make sure that we keep our audience that is interested in the Bugatti. I just have a few favors that I want to do.
Thank you. See ya.
I don't know, favors, just, you know.
You want to open it?
I have the camera right in my hand for a second. Do you want me to open it? Oh. Do the people at home want to see our bed sheets? Ha ha! Man, that chrome looks so nice against that gray. Huh? Huh? You know, I like it with the matte black, but listen, when in doubt, chrome it out. That looks nice. Yeah, so Bernie's car, dream car, will be completed once he sees it with the louvers and the spats, will it not?
Yeah.
Yeah, his dream car will be completed. And we will have part in that, and that's fun.
Yeah, it is.
It's something that's fun. Motivates me. Next, we're gonna do John's air station. And that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna get my daughter in on that one, because I'm gonna try to get her to the paint next. She's gonna get the, get the paint mixed so we can get the right color.
That's good.
Happy with it. Looks really nice. Awesome. Awesome.
I'll take the wheel covers off.
Just wait a second. We'll wait for a second. I want to get maybe we'll get the windows off here and get the stainless off. Then we can do a walk around. Then we'll leave that for reveal.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh. You know what happens, boys? When you get the camera, you get to produce. That's not true. Just a good idea, wasn't it, baby? We'll leave the wheels for last. In my just my opinion, I like white walls, and I think that white walls would look absolutely gorgeous on this car. I think they would. Instead of white walls, would look good with the gray and the red interior. How's things going, baby? You all right? You all right? You all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably seen something.
Okay. There's probably some dirt on it for sure. Stick with us, people. Like and comment and share if you like.
Yeah, we want to get to 100,000.
We'd like to get to 100,000 subscribers before we start. That would make it reasonable for us. And we're going to try to build a car that you think would cost you $1 million. You know what I mean? That's what kind of car we're going to try to build. We're going to try to build a car that you think, or somebody would think, would be worth $1 million. And why not? Jolene's car is worth 40 million. Huh? And that's what you call a dream car. I am dreaming, and like I always say, it's my dream, and I'll make it as big as I want to. Right? Mm-hmm. That's how you feel, people. You're allowed to dream as big as you want to, but that's what we're going to try to do on the basis of the car. When we try to build it, we're going to try to build it like as if it was $1 million car. And we'd like to do the best job that we can. And we're going to do it right in front of your very eyes. All right, baby.
Yeah.
We're going to tape it. We're going to tape everything. Not with masking tape, with the camera. Baby's unmasking this door handle faster,
Yeah.
aren't you? Well, you're getting close, so. I'm going to go to the other side of her. Just a little different view. Everything's nice and flat. Very happy with that. You know, if someone wanted to cut and polish something like this, they'd be very pleased with the product that they had to work with. You know, I'm not doing that. That requires just as much time that we put in to tape and to fix and to get ready. It probably might even take that long or longer. I don't know how long it takes really to cut and buff a car, probably a week or so. And that's called time. No one does that for free. Nothing in life is for free. Yeah, nice, beautiful.
You want to peel some?
Nope, I want you to finish the side here with the windows, and then I'm going to give it back to you. And we will say that the car is unmasked, and then we're going to want you all to come back because we're going to reveal it to Bernie. Well, we want you to come back every day, to be honest with you. Come back every day and take a peek in, see what we're doing. One thing for sure, we're not lying to you, you know. Yeah. And if you can take something from it, you're a smart person to watch this channel because it doesn't cost you a damn thing. Huh? That's how I feel about that. Especially when someone's willing to show you something for nothing. Like I said, not much in life is for nothing. It's just thankful for YouTube that we're able to do this. You know what I mean? YouTube, we have to thank YouTube. Thank you very much, YouTube. And I'm not even a computer person, but I will thank the hand that feeds me. Believe me. And I will not chew my hand off. Unless the door is closing and I'm getting out. You know what I'm saying? There's 3 things you don't talk about. You can figure that out for yourself. Jolene did a beautiful job on the car so far. Beautiful. You've got nothing in on the engine at all. Bernie was concerned about the engine. It looks good. I really like the burgundy interior inside with the gray. Yeah, it's looking quite nice. I hope he does park it by his other car. That'll be just a compliment to us, will it not, Jolene? Yeah, that'll be just a compliment to us. We did a good job. And this one-shot deal paint job doesn't exist much anymore, only because everybody has to have everything so perfect, right? Everybody's sort of in competition. We're not in competition. We're working for the customer. All right, baby. Yeah.
Whoops.
Whoops, what?
I threw that at the camera.
Oh. We're on the downgrade here. She got door handles.
I think almost the last piece.
Are you ripping quite fast? I think you was. Go slow. Or you're confident.
I'm confident.
Oh, the more she's taped, the more confident she has gotten. Can I go walk by that? So she has taped it all off around there. And that means a lot, though. You have to admit, the tape job means something. If it's not taped right, it can ruin everything. And she's taped right. You know what you call that? Tight and right. Jolene taped it. Man, that's good tape job, baby. Listen, I'll get you to tape up the next one. That's what happens from there, people. And that's what I like to say. Like, you know, you do a good job, you'll always have a job.
Yeah.
Isn't that right? Yeah. Yeah, so for the younger people, you know, if you want a job, do a good job, and you'll always have a job. Mm-hmm. I'm going to give the camera to Jolene. She's going to take a blast around this thing. Woo! My arms. Holy smokes, I'm not used to that.
Really?
No, hold them up like that? No, I'm not used to that. Not used to it. But anyways, the car, Jolene will take a walk around it. This is Bernie's dream car, and I can't wait to get the hood painted. And then we get the hood painted, we'll take her outside, and next couple of days is supposed to be good. We have to move the 40 and move all the engines and stuff to get this thing out, but very happy with what it looks like. Very happy, very happy. Very happy. Tape job is done well, the paint job is done well, the body work looks good. Shiny. Right on. Thanks for all the comments, people. If you comment and you like and share, then we can gain that page a little bit. And we're going to try to build you a car that you would think would cost you $1 million. Where else you going to get it? Huh? All right. See you all later, and thank you very much.